1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Continuing on. Dawson. Joshie. Yeah, well, we also met his dad. The guy is a total dick, and a big-ass stereotype on top of it. I bet he drops the N-bomb all the time. Lady. What's the N-bomb? Nitrogen? Joshie. No. Dawson. We want to help the boy, but we don't know how. Every idea just seems like it would make it worse. Lady. Well, why not call the sheriff? Round these parts, anytime someone has a problem they can't fix, they call on him. Plus, he's my special friend. Hehehe. Who's, Andy Griffith's girlfriend in the show? Is her name Ellie, I think? Something like that. Joshie. Whoa, you're hitting the sheriff? Lady. Waves it off. Come on, everyone's hit that. Dawson and Joshie. They just make the face. Lady. I mean, awkward laugh. Let's just call him up. Cut to them all around the corner. Cut to them all around the corner, talking on the payphone. All huddled around it so they can all hear. There's so many alls right here. So they can hear what he says. At first the phone only rings, but finally someone picks up. Voice on phone. Hello? In the background, there's a sudden gunshot and someone screams. Oh shit. Dawson and Joshie, startled, what the fuck expressions. Voice in the phone background. Sheriff, help me find my little finger. Where did it go? Is that the deputy who shot his finger off? Voice on phone, aka the sheriff. Gall darn it, Bernie, find it yourself. Yeah, that is the deputy. Because he had an episode where he couldn't, like, he had a trigger finger or something, so he couldn't have a loaded gun. Just fucking hilarious that, like, there's only 2 cops in town, and one of them can't handle a loaded gun. What the fuck? Okay. That's why Andy Griffith is funny. I like that show. Gotta watch it again. Then he turns his attention back to the phone. Sheriff, yeah? You got the station. What's your situation? Oh my god! That's from the zombie! That's from the zombie story! You got the station. What's your situation? Oh my god! So nostalgic. Oh my god. I want to make a shirt that says that on there. And has, like, a picture of, like, a... You know, like a radio microphone or something. Okay. My neck. Lady, sultry voice. Hey, Sheriff. I don't know why it's a sultry voice. You got the time to help a couple friends of mine? Sheriff. Damn it, Elle. Oh yeah, Elle is her name. I told you not to call me at work. I'm very busy. Cut to the sheriff's station, where we see the sheriff playing paddleball with his free hand and a big-ass, messy-ass pile of paperwork on the desk that you know will probably never get done. In the background, the town drunk is in a jail cell, guzzling a 40, and the super pale deputy is clutching a blood-soaked rag over his hand. Yeah. Lady, aka Elle. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's important. Give her that super low voice when she's being sexy. Sheriff, fine. What's your price? Elle, $50. What is she paying him to do? I guess to do whatever she wants. Sheriff, oh no, not even close. Elle, 20? Sheriff, keep talking. Elle, I'm not going lower than 15. Sheriff, 12. The extra 3 is for my ego. Wait, what? Why are they going down in price? Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I know, explain it on the page. Okay, oh no, not even close. Ugh, rolls eyes. 20, keep talking. I'm not going lower than 15. 12, the extra 3 is for my ego. Elle, to Dawson and Joshie. At least he's honest. Into the phone. Alright, fine. You got a deal. Only 'cause it's important. Sheriff, always a pleasure doing business. Mwah. Hangs up. Hey Bernie, guess what? Bottomless sodas this weekend at the drugstore for only $12. Woo! Deputy collapses and thuds on the floor. That's still pretty fucking expensive. Like, shouldn't it be like, I don't know, a dime for bottomless sodas or some shit like that? She was trying to start it with $50. What the hell is this, Vegas? I don't know. This story makes no sense, so I'm not even, but you know, that's supposed to be like that scene in Good, Bad, and the Ugly where like you think he's asking him the price of the gun, and he keeps making the price higher and higher, and you're like, what the fuck? Why does Tuco want him to go higher? And then it turns out it's because that's the money he has like in the register that he's robbing him of. So it's like that, but in reverse, I guess. I don't know. Cut to the next day, or maybe later in the same day. Joshie, Dawson, and Elle are all standing beside this dusty-ass country road below a farm. Dawson, are you sure this is the right place? Elle, oh yeah, positive. I follow my customers home all the time. Joshie, she just gives like a side eye. Dawson, are you sure the sheriff will help? Or that he'll even come through? Elle, man, what's with all this doubt? Come on, I don't give soda fountain benefits to people I don't think will help. It should have been like 12 cents, I think. All that... Where, let me go back to that shit. Did they say dollars or cents? Yeah, they said dollars, but let's pretend it was cents. Let's say she started like, instead of $50, which is ridiculous. $50 would be like $1,000 back then or something. So, yeah. Say she said like, starting at 50 cents, you know. And then he goes like 20, 15, 12, and then he's like, okay, endless sodas for 12 cents. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Sense. Okay, I don't know why I was obsessing over that. It's stupid. Where am I? Let me get more comfortable. My leg's like falling asleep because I'm leaning on it. Okay, I don't give soda fountain benefits to people I don't think will help. Right then, as if on cue, the squad car pulls up and parks on the side of the road. The sheriff steps out. Sheriff, so what did y'all need? He looks at Joshie and Dawson. Hey, I recognize y'all. Your gasoline still didn't come in? Let me pull this down. Joshie, nah, I feel like maybe there's something we gotta do first. Like a mission. It's like a video game. You can't move on until you do what you're meant to do. Or like some ghost stories are like that, you know, you can't move on until you do what you're supposed to be doing or whatever. Okay, where was I? Oh, look at my cat over there. Did you see how curled up she is? She's so cute. Right here. Okay. Joshie, nah, I feel like maybe there's something with her. Sheriff, oh yeah, one of those. So what's going on? He just totally understands. That's funny. Dawson, the man who lives on that farm treats his son like shit to himself. Woo, I cussed. Oh, that was Dawson saying that, okay. I like this new stuff. To the sheriff. He's always yelling at the poor kid and insulting him. Joshie, yeah, just 'cause the kid wants to look pretty. I mean, he's pretty regardless, but you know, dress up and stuff. Elle, there's no harm in wanting to look pretty, right? Bats eyelashes. A person doesn't deserve to be punished for it. I think this dialogue might have come from the actual episode, because they say, instead of saying just like he wants to put on makeup, they say he wants to look pretty. It's not really something I would put. I don't think I would just put that in there. I think that's like a quote from the actual episode. Let me see. A person doesn't deserve to be punished for it. Sheriff, cross his arms. Alright, I know what to do. Joshie and Dawson, you do? Sheriff, sure thing. Let's just do a cut in the script. Up to the farmhouse. I don't feel like walking. Cut to up by the farmhouse. All our little cast of characters look around and spot Ethan. Quickly, he's chopping blocks of wood on a stump, sweating, shirt off. A rip in the ass cheek of his jeans. Yeah, the rip in the ass cheek of the jeans, that's from Tales from the Crypt. When there is a, this episode where Patricia Arquette was, a character that was working on a farm. She looked really hot, and she had a little, like, androgynous haircut, and she, her jeans got ripped on the butt, and that's what that's from. Sheriff whistles. I can't do it. Damn, I see what y'all were talking about. Everyone's just lusting after him, but I guess that's kind of the point. Ethan looks up quickly, startled. Oh, hey, it's you guys. He puts down the axe and comes over to them. Ethan, you better get out of here before my dad comes out. He's been all over me lately. If he's been all over me, is that like, the way Jenny's dad from Forrest Gump was all over her? Is it like that? If he sees, Sheriff, waves it off. Don't you know who you're talking to? Go get your daddy. Just the man I wanted to talk to. Ethan looks like he doesn't know about that idea, but he goes off to get his dad anyway, because, no one in this town goes against the sheriff. The sheriff waits until the boy goes, then he hitches up his pants and gives a big-ass, obvious nod and wink to the others like, watch and learn how it's done. The dad comes out of the farmhouse, with Ethan nervously following. Dad muttering, "You getting greedy now, Sheriff? I already paid my protection money for the month. Can't you see how broke I am? I'm barely keeping my farm afloat." Sheriff laughs nervously. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I'm not here about that this time. I'm here about your boy. Dad shoots a glare at Ethan. Damn it, what did he do this time? Sheriff, oh, don't worry, he didn't do nothing wrong. I just came to give him back his things that he dropped. Lipstick and things, as long as it's okay with you. Wink, wink. Oh, wink, wink. Dad, what the hell is that winking all about? And hell no, it's not okay with me. I don't want him to have those things. Sheriff, why not? Come on, lots of boys dress like that these days. Times are changing. It makes them happy. Dad, I don't give a goddamn what makes him happy. You know what I realized is that nowadays people talk about, like, trans people all the time, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like in all the focus being on trans people, some people kind of forget about, like, just cross-dressers, because they're calling this guy he and boy and everything, and it doesn't seem like he wants to change his sex, like, he just wants to be a what do you call that? A transvestite. So yeah, when was the last time you heard about transvestites, cross-dressers and stuff? No, it's always about trans people, which is, there's nothing wrong with talking about trans people, I'm just saying, okay? Anyway, where was I? Alright, come on, lots of boys dress like that these days. Times are changing, it makes them happy. Dad, I don't give a goddamn what makes him happy. Ethan's not just a boy. He's a farm boy. And a farm boy's gotta work. We don't have time to be doing hair, nails, or worrying about getting dirty and other stupid stuff like that. Growls, frustrated. What are you, a bunch of Neanderthals? Joshie whispers to Elle. That's the N-word. Sheriff, but other farm boys do that kind of stuff. I've seen them. Dad, that's because other farmers have more than one son. It don't matter if one of them's fruity or you got it don't matter if one of them's fruity if you got 3 or 4, but Ethan's all I got. Sheriff, The sheriff shifts where he stands. He takes off his hat, and there's a light bulb on his head, which he takes off and starts polishing. Sheriff, so you're saying that you just need someone to work the farm? Dad, that would be what I said. Sheriff, so how is Ethan as a farmhand? Dad shrugs. Well, he's alright. He's better than nothing. Ethan. Sheriff, alright, huh? For a girly boy. But not as good as a real man, right? Ethan. It's just like... it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a, like exasperated face with, like, you know, the little anime symbol at the temple of the forehead that just means, like frustration and stuff. Like, it says that. Dad, no, of course not. Sheriff, you see your friends over there? The dad looks over to see the 3 farmhands from the next door farm staring at them all through the fence. Dad, they're always staring. I'm gonna be the laughing stock. Sheriff, well, wait a minute, not so fast. He turns to Ethan, who is just standing there all dejected. The sheriff reaches behind his back and pulls a baby blue dress out of thin air. Sheriff, here, put this on. Ethan blushes. You sure? Sheriff, course, and take off your pants and shoes. You don't need those. Oh, barefoot, not pregnant, but, you know. Ethan hesitates. The whole, like, barefoot thing is such a fucking power move, because if you're barefoot, it's hard to even run over sharp grass or rocks. You know, how are you gonna fucking be running around in the wilds trying to do some jungle maneuvers if you're barefoot, you know? That's why I hate being barefoot. So, I feel like barefoot is... I did a whole rant about America's foot fetish before, but, like, seriously, like, so many people romanticize bare feet these days, and the whole thing of, like, flats with no shoes, and trying to make the flats as low as possible to show the most amount of foot. And, like, I'm just like... I'm not anti-foot. I like the fact that we have feet. I wouldn't want to just have stumps. But, like, why do they have to be so romanticized and stuff, you know? It's like, I don't like being barefoot unless it's really, really hot. If it's really, really hot, you want, you know, heat goes out through your feet, hands, and head, pretty much. So you want to be barefoot and everything if it's really hot. Like in Sacramento when I came home from work in the summer, like even if it was nighttime, which it was still like, could be like 80 or 90 degrees. And the first thing I do when I get home is take my shoes and socks off. I mean, I take my shoes off anyway. I always take off my shoes when I come indoors, because that's how I was raised. But I take my socks off too, because I want to be barefoot, because number one, my socks were like soaked through with sweat, and secondly, it's like you want to be barefoot because you want heat to go out your feet if it's hot. But if it's cold, I say slippers all day, man. Like, I don't... and if I'm outside, you will not catch me barefoot outside unless I'm at the beach. That's the only time and place for that shit. Anyways. Where am I? Oh yeah, you won't need those. Ethan hesitates, but he takes the dress and puts it on and then takes off everything else. The sheriff suddenly goes into salon mode. He pulls all this stuff out of his pockets. Towelette, I think is what it's supposed to say, washes Ethan all off, puts makeup on him, and brushes his hair and ties a bow on his head in a crazy-ass rapid sequence. Then, of course, it makes me think of that Woody Woodpecker cartoon they showed on Cinemassacre, where he's just like, he's just like maniacally like shaving the guy and cutting his hair. Then, of course, when the sheriff steps back, the boy is all sparkling and shining. Dawson, Joshie, and Elle. Damn. Dad crosses his arms, sighs, frustrated. You're talented, Sheriff, I'll give you that. Sheriff, you ain't seen nothing yet. He picks up Ethan like a mannequin and puts him up on his shoulders. Then he heads over to the fence. As he stands near the fence, all the neighboring farmhands start whining their squeaky little whimpers like hound dogs and smushing themselves up close, trying to get Ethan. Sheriff whistles to them like dogs. I can't do it. It's like, you know what I'm trying to do. If you can whistle, you can do it. Here, boys, come get it. He takes Ethan off his shoulders and literally dangles him in front of the farmhands. Dad, damn, Sheriff, you're making him crazy. Sheriff, coy smile. See, you keep things the way they are, you get one little girly boy farmhand. Big whoop. You let him dress like this, pretty soon you'll have tons of real men on your farm to do all the work you want. Dad, I never thought about it like that before. Sheriff, see? Sometimes change is good. Long as they don't start hiring dykes at my kid's school and the ghettos stay black. Whoa! I don't mind a couple blacks in the good neighborhoods, but come on, let's be real. Ooh, wow, that's fucking offensive. This whole story is very offensive. Chuckles. keep I can't read the next line. It's too bad. Keep the Neanderthals where they belong, right? That's so bad. Wow. What a way to be canceled. That was like pulling the string on my own guillotine. That's fucking offensive. Wow. It's fucked up. Oh, it was a simpler time back then, 6 years ago or whatever. Could get away with so much more. Before the Inquisition came through. The sheriff puts Ethan down. Sheriff whispers to him, "Go ahead, give him some sugar." Ethan reaches in his dress pocket and pulls out some sugar cubes. Oh, I see. Speaking awkwardly and flat. "Oh yeah, here you guys go." He puts his hand through the fence and the farm hands all lick the sugar feverishly out of his palm. Ethan, he does it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's that little emoji where it's like a small O underscore and then a big O, you know, so the eyes are like, or, I can only raise this eyebrow, so it's like, you know, like that. Then his dad comes over. "Dad, Ethan, I'm sorry I didn't take you as you was, boy. From now on, things is gonna be different. And another thing, I'm sorry I was never honest with you about your mama. She didn't die. She..." Farmhands, whining and squeaking. Well, that's more like a pig. You know how dogs sound when they want you to feed them and you're like about to feed, you have the food, but you just haven't put it in the bowl yet, and they like leap up kinda, and they're like, like, we want it now, you know? Anyway, Dad, shut the fuck up, I'm talking here. The farmhands cower and slink away. Ethan, eyes get all big and watery. "Mama's not dead?" "Dad, no, she left because I was such an asshole. I just put the vase on the bookshelf and told you it was her ashes so you wouldn't ask." Ethan, speechless. "Dad, come here, boy." He hugs Ethan while the boy is just standing there not knowing what to do. Sheriff and Elle, aww. Dawson and Joshie. Drool drips out of their mouths at the same time. Elle, I love a happy ending. Cut to the next day. Oh shit, I'm already past 20 minutes. Well, that's not the end. Okay, that's not the end. Wow. That shit was really offensive a little bit. Well, not a little bit. Well, by today's standards, a lot. But I'm sure, you know, back before it was, you know, whatever. Anyways, I'm already at 22 minutes. I better go. That wasn't the end of the story, though. Don't be tricked by Elle. That's about halfway through. So we're gonna see the real conclusion next time. Or maybe the next couple ones, I don't know. Anyways, bye!